That's funny. That was funny. I I thought I was recording. Fuck. Hmm. Eh, that's probably why I need a producer and a director to keep me like this is what we need to address right now. Right now, what it was I was well, I gotta talk with someone with a company, ArcView. It's a investment firm, but I had talked to him before. Was trying to get the restaurant open originally, and I was really what I was wanting to do was make infused barbecue sauce, and so I was ready. I was pitching, getting ready to pitch them, but I blew off doing that and going through their thing because I thought I was going to have to give away too much equity. Right now, I've got 50. Well, my the restaurant, the old restaurant, I'm going to liquidate and start over new as Budsy's BBQ, Budsy's Barbecue LLC with a new EIN number. And just I'm going to pay off all the debts eventually, but I'm going to put it stop it right there, and then start a new one. It was all my money that was in that, and plus 27,000 from my old business partner, the one that didn't want to do barbecue sauce in a barbecue restaurant. And I have to do barbecue sauce to be infused, and I need the infused barbecue sauce infusion. So, that was it. It was something, but I thought I was recording before, but what I did get medicated this morning. It's for a life and death situation. I mean, I've got what it is. I've got prostate cancer. It's diagnosed with that, and what they recommended was this kind of surgery, and it runs in my family. And every man, particularly black men more than Caucasians, will develop prostate cancer, my dad died at 94. He died with the disease, but not because of it. But he died without his testicles. They eunuched him, and I want to be euthanized. So I elected to go on this heavy regimen of THC and CBD. Got up to 1,600 milligrams a day of THC. I remember in that consumption lounge that we're planning on building here. We had one up in Portland. Had 24,000 members. Not everybody came at one time. One of the most, what I see. The reason I want to do it here is because this is entertainment, but there's 42 million people from out of town coming here every year, and they want to be entertained. And 25 to 50% of them want to smoke weed. That's 10 to 20 million people a year want. So we're going to open a consumption lounge. And I know how consumption lounge and entertainment go together. Like I said, the people here, they're doing the consumption lounges, believe that just having a place to smoke weed is going to be, right now, you can't smoke in your room, in a hotel room, nor will you be able, there'll be a lot more restrictions on smoking out just anywhere. The only place you'll be able to smoke weed probably, you can drink alcohol out on the street, so you probably can be able to smoke weed out on the street. Not supposed to, I think it's going to become, medical marijuana has become federally legal in probably within 12 months. When that happens, a lot of money is coming into this thing. But I think these consumption lounges are going to be great. They're going to turn out in eventually like just a bar. And people are going to, right now, You go in, they have some of these local bars where they have drinking contests, shots, people doing shots and passing out. There, we had this thing up in Portland. It's called Dab Wars, and you'd have two people go up. Dabs are these where I'd have my rig, I'd show my rig, but it's a way of consuming high concentration THC. It's called shatter oil, whatever. You heat it up, vaporize it, and you inhale it, and it goes right. Uh, I mean, it's like doing a shot of tequila, not like that. But I do think probably within 10 years, maybe 20, will have perfected where like drinks and edibles, it would be like drinking a glass of wine or a shot of tequila. It'll probably hit you that fast. And I know myself when I was in was Oakland, Oregon, not Oakland, California, but Oakland, Oregon. It's down in the Green Emerald Triangle at the top, like close to Medford or something. Anyway, I was there. They had the Oregon Hemp Fest, and that was a trip. But I was talking with this, or I was hitting on this woman, and she had some kind of tie-dye T-shirt stuff, but she was and all this. But she gave me this vial, the 1 ounce of water, and she put 10 drops of some tincture in it, and I drank it down. And I didn't put it under my tongue. I drank it down, went into my stomach, absorbed, and within a minute, it hit me. And I looked at her and said, "How in the fuck did you do that?" And, anyway, what happened? She gives me this vial of this stuff, this tincture, and I kept asking her, "How'd you do that?" She wouldn't tell me. But I gave me this vial, but and I asked her, "So what are you trying to do here with this, your little business? What are you trying to do here?" She said, "I'm just trying to treat patients." And, I thought she was pretty hot at the time. I was like, God, I can't remember her name now. Anyway, that's an aside. So I said, "What are you trying to do with this, your business here?" And she said, "I'm just trying to treat patients." And I said, "What you got here," I was thinking about this stuff. I said, "This is financially sound." I said, "You perfect this and you can treat all the I said, all the fucking patients that you want for free." I mean, that's what medical marijuana should be subsidized by regulating weed and weed extracts, similar in nature, regulating tax similar in nature to how they do alcohol. Alcohol's regulated and taxed by weight and volume, not by some analytical thing about what's in probably within 20 years, if not sooner. All 99.9% of all consumption of cannabinoids will be by drinks, edibles, and maybe single-use vape pens of heavy concentrate. And this, people, there'll be, what I was getting at with that thing is that in probably 10 years, there won't be any smoking anywhere of flower, except maybe in these legacy consumption lounges like what we're having here. Because most everybody want to socialize, drink, or get as drunk as they can, as high as they can, and it'll be by drinks, edibles, and single-use vape pens. And let's see if I can. Let's see. Let me see. Is Skippy in? I thought Skippy was in. Let's see. Hmm. Hmm. Well, I thought that Skippy Sprinkles was my friend here on Facebook. Let's see. Oh, I guess not. Hmm. 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 I guess. Well, that's strange. I thought that Skippy Sprinkles was connected with me on Facebook, but maybe not. Well, here it says, uh, I sent him last night at the comedy thing. I've got I think people like me, but people are kind of strange when because they get too sensitive about emotions, and that's the problem. I mean, what it is with, I mean, if humans were truly empathic, or not empathic, telepathic, but also empathic, I feel like I've got empathy. I don't have a lot of sympathy for anybody. I got empathy, and act on that empathy. I probably am too good to people. I mean, I want uh, people to like me, and I don't want other people to have to suffer. And but it's not my responsibility to take care of anybody. I'm here. Uh, well, what I want to be remembered, and I feel like my mission is for the promotion of the consumption of what I call recreational medicine, weed juice, and it may be it's in the form of smoke, vapor, but you know, um, weed juice like cannabis should be considered an essential nutritional supplement with no currently known recommended daily allowance. You should probably take in some of these cannabinoids on a daily basis to create homeostasis in your endocannabinoid system. The endocannabinoid system what it does is for the proper regulation and maintenance of like the skeletal muscular system, bones, nervous system, really, about how it functions. This endocannabinoids are kind of like just kind of like steroids. Like CBD is a great anti-inflammatory. It's kind of like a steroid with positive side effects. But so I'm an advocate for people being able to consume this. I mean, but a lot of people take it because they like um, to be out of the realm of the physical universe. They can't function. They have but a lot of people have an emotional. Uh, they act too much with their emotions, and they don't think logically, and act according logically also. I mean, am I logical? I try to evaluate my situation about what's going on, and I try to adapt to how I should do that. I'm not definitely never very very seldom politically correct. I know I shouldn't be saying something, but it just comes out of my mouth. It's like I have Tourette syndrome, particularly if I get medicated, stoned. But I think it's appropriate. I mean, that's the thing. People should be able to, if they're pissed at somebody about whatever, they should probably communicate it. But people react. I mean, they can't have honest communication. They can't. It's kind of like with Jack Nicholson. You don't want to know the truth. But, so I think, I was thinking about doing a podcast with Skippy Sprinkles. I mean, he's well liked here. Inappropriate. Supposedly he has traumatic brain injury. He said he can't remember things, but I've caught him like remembering shit from several days, like a week before, and then so I guess he probably has traumatic brain injury. Shit, I remember I had 2 knots that kept springing up. But I tell people I don't have dementia. I don't have Alzheimer's. May or may not have brain metastases. I do smoke weed. But I think I believe it kind of enhances you, because I got medicated this morning, and then I thought, God, that would be a great marketing thing to do a podcast of these 2 mentally, according to norms, mentally imbalanced individuals, and interviewing a comedian here that's got it together and going like what I think Sunday I'm going to have Casper and I are going to do together podcast, but I think he wants to go do a podcast with Mark S. Johnson, who I really like Mark. I mean, he's I probably said some kind of shit about black and white, but I think he gets it. I feel like he came from Nirvana also. And he's a junior executive director intern in training here. And one of the, in order to become a Jedi, from a junior executive director intern into a knight, is to, you have to go through training. One of it is handling fear, being able to handle fear. And this being in comedy and dealing with all these other emotional beings, we can be flat on it. I mean, everybody's giving me shit about spending time in prison and murdering some patient. I didn't murder him. I took responsibility for what, and I said, I won't do that anymore. I fucked up. I'm human. I mean, that's the thing. Humans, they want everyone else to have godlike standards. But when they fuck up, which, I thought I didn't think I was God, but I was a doctor. I like I said, that's the thing. No, really, if I'd become a medical doctor, I'd probably gone into surgery. I wanted to probably have been doing thoracic surgery, heart surgery. Probably would have liked to do that if I'd been a medical doctor. I don't know why I looked away. Because I have been trained in eye contact with that cult, Scientology. I did that for 6 years. That's the parapsychology. God, they were weird. They excommunicated me because, I didn't follow their stand. They wanted me to get into their inner circle. Hell, one of my office managers, when the guy died, was the personal secretary of the L. Ron Hubbard, her personal assistant. She did all So she became my office manager, and I was really into Scientology, but I got excommunicated because I fucked up. I mean, usually this is most churches, when you have trauma in your life, they bring you in. And in Scientology, they pushed me away. I was black PR. It was negative to the promotion of Scientology. But one time I remember meeting Tom Cruise, Ellie Kirsty, and her husband, Parker Stevenson, and John Travolta one night at one of these get-togethers, a place called this Celebrity Center in LA. And but they were all real nice. You know, that's the thing. I left dentistry and said, you know, you can have it. I won't do that anymore. I'm sorry, I won't do it anymore. I'm going to go over here, become a stockbroker. And I know this is not funny, but I don't have to be funny here. You know, I don't have to be funny. I don't have to be the funniest motherfucker on the planet. I mean, that's the thing about the comedy scene here. But I want to be in this group because I think this group can be entertaining to a lot of people. And so what I'm wanting to do is, I don't know, something happened with the computer. It's something slid over or came from here. Anyway, what I want to do with comedy, I said, I aspire to opening for Dave Chappelle. I think he's the funniest motherfucker on the planet. And, you know, if he's trying to be entertaining to people, and all these misandrous, these men hating men or women. I mean, a trans woman is is a misandrist. It's a man pretending to be a woman that may or may have not amputated their penis and replaced it with a plastic one. Yeah, but they are. This is a fact. And they're a protected hate group. They hate men so much that they're willing to have their own penis amputated and replace it with a plastic one. And what they're trying to do is, there's protected hate group is trying to go in where actual cis women, whether they're trying to be like a man, to assimilate toxic male energy, either hormonally or whatever. It doesn't. Anybody. I'm not transphobic. I'm not. You know. I believe what I am is a lesbian. I'm a cis male heterosexual lesbian, and you know, I'm heterosexual because I'm a cis male, and but I don't have to have sex with a woman except maybe, I do care about my penis. I mean, I don't like penises myself. I like mine, but I don't like penises. I've had recently, and I understand why women do not like unsolicited dick pics, because I've received here in the last few weeks 3 different unsolicited dick pics that were hand delivered to me. And I think it was Liz Hayter did. I think it was hilarious if she did that. But what I was recording my comedy set, and whoever it was brought a phone like this, and like they were like over here or wherever. And so, but there was a video of a woman, blonde, had tits, but still had a penis, and jacking off, masturbating. And and it was I got an unsolicited hand delivered dick pic 3 different times, and so and I'm thinking, and somebody asked me, would I have said, would I well, the question, the actual wording was, would you fuck Liz Hayter? And I said, and my response was, where I was actually going to probably say it up on stage, my response was I will not have sex with Liz Hayter. And I said, because she's turned me down 10 times already. So I'm not going to have it. And I tell you, I would if she, and really the thing is, my best trade is not my 12-inch Mandingo Warrior schlong, that I haven't had complaints about that. I've had women beg me to put it in them. And, I like that. And I like sex, but I like the positive, nurturing female energy that comes to me. And it's very erotic to me for a woman to have an ejaculatory orgasm. That is, and a lot of men, I think more men can, but because more men are willing to have oral sex, but well, I can, I don't have to put this out there, but I'm going to probably will. But I mean, this is me by myself talking about it. And I like, why am I looking away? I'm going to get closer here. But, I like sex, and I plan to live another 79 years, only euthanized, not eunuchized, or like YOUTH, euthanized. And why I say that is that there's longevity in my family. I think I'll live another 79 years. Longevity in my family. Like I said, both my parents died at 94. My aunt died at 94. So, but also I'm a medical marijuana patient. We know that cures everything from gout to gonorrhea. Hell, I found a new strain. It's called the strain of cannabis called the Viagra strain. And we know it cures, but I am a medical marijuana patient for, like I say, a lot for prostate cancer. I used it to actually treat this. And, if I'd gone the conventional route, I probably would not have had the sex life I've had in the last, say, 10 years. What they would have done, clipped and my younger brother, he had radium stuff, but prostate cancer runs in my family, but every man is probably going to get it eventually if they live long enough, either that or heart disease, stroke, but, so in a healthy lifestyle, I mean, I'm exercising, I'm trying to eat right, even though I'm a barbecue cook. And like, I am a carnivore. I've been vegetarian 4 times in my life. I tell people now I'm back over the dark side, slinging meat dinners. So, but, I like meat, but things travel through my gut, and, I'm not into anal, that's for sure. I don't, there's a reason that they call shit, because it is shit. And I'm not really into anal, either with eating ass or having anal sex. I don't want anything up my ass. So, and but supposedly I just maybe I was going to say maybe I need to, but no. What someone needs to is what they want. Because a lot of people tell me what I need, and usually what they say what I need is not what really I want, but rather what they want me to want. And so what I need is what I want, and what I want is what I want. I mean, I like female vagina. I don't like dicks, and except my dick. And so, I identify myself as a cis male heterosexual lesbian because I like women, and not just sexually, but I do enjoy. I mean, sex is not the whole thing about a relationship. I mean, there's a lot of other things. There's eating, drinking, dining out, maybe socializing with people, partying, uh, comedy shows, going to movies, concerts, sporting events, being with other people, going gambling. Just there's a lot of other things besides just sex. And sex is not everything but it's the best part of any relationship, I think, because you have this different type of communication of energies. And I want to be in a relationship. I want to have a monogamous relationship, and I'm thinking with 1 to 3 hot cis bisexual females that prefer women to men, that they prefer the nurturing female energy also. And I do myself. I like women, and I plan, like I said, but medical marijuana and healthy lifestyle. Plus, I think within 50 years, so probably 20 years, so we'll have perfected uh, stem cell research to the level that, and also these nanobot technology, um, to go in and actually repair the body, euthanizing it to like level that where you look and feel you're physically like you're in your 20s. And so I think that'll happen probably within probably 20 years, that stem cells. So let's see. Anyway, I'll talk with Skip. I mean, I'm going to see him tonight a few times. I'll talk with him about this, but I think doing a podcast with him and myself would be very entertaining. I mean, he's entertaining, really, really a whole lot. And I think that, and if we brought some straight person, I say straight, like sane straight, uh, somebody that's lucid. I'm enjoying myself, and I believe it makes sense to me. I'm trying to figure out what's going on in life. I mean, people tell me good luck about being in Las Vegas. Yogi, that's what I call her, my ex. She wants me to come up and live in Boynton, Pennsylvania, and do barbecue up there. But I want to do barbecue here and have a huge business here. I mean, I could. She is heteros. She's crazy, fucking crazy. I mean, she's way out there. I think she's got, and it's not disparaging about that. I love her. She. I could spend the next 20 years with her, just with her, if she'd want to be with me. She wants me to move up there, close, just abandon everything. Hell, I may have to. I'd probably rather do that than go move in with back in with Max, the physician. I feel like I can sell. I think I can sell a lot of barbecue with here in Las Vegas. I've got 2 excellent pit masters that can do ribs and brisket, pull, pork butts and chicken. And I think we could get a lot of people in to eat the barbecue and make some excellent barbecue sauce. I've got 2 award-winning barbecue sauces. I've got 4 actually total. And the original and the the original and the sweet and smoky, both have been award-winning. Held the sweet and smoky's recipe beat out Guy Fieri in a contest, but they're tasty and they could be commercialized. I mean, and it may be Uncle Budsy's barbecue original. It's probably be Uncle Budsy's original barbecue sauce. Let me see where the fuck. Let's see.
Call from Jamie.
Hello.
To accept, press 1. To send.
This is Mike.
Hey, Mike, it's Jamie Hausauer with Priority Payment Systems in Wix. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
Good. Do you have a couple of minutes to chat?
Yeah, I can.
Perfect. Okay, so we received your application for Budsy's Barbecue to do processing, and we just have a couple of questions.
Okay.
A couple of things need to get cleared up.
Okay.
Perfect. All right, so the first one is we actually need your personal address, and that's just to verify that you're a real person.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So do you have that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was in the process of moving from this place to another, but I have, I'll give you the address here and I guess it'll be forwarded, but the address is 7055 East Lake Mead Boulevard, number 2056. And it's Las Vegas, Nevada.
Perfect.
And the zip code's 89156. And I'm probably only gonna be here another 3 weeks. So
okay.
So
yeah, that's fine.
If anybody's hacked into this and recorded it, my actual home address would be out there. So anyway, if you're recording, I give you permission to record it. And that's also reciprocal. Is that correct?
Gotcha. Okay. It is cool. We don't record our conversations, but yes, I appreciate. Yep, absolutely.
Okay, most everybody does these days, and
I know.
And they say it's for training. I say,
right, for quality control.
Yeah, I said that is total bullshit. That is for them. It's for legal. Say
right. Yeah, to cover their asses. I get it. But yeah, we don't do that. We don't record here.
Yeah.
If you call into the customer service line, it's recorded, but these are our desk phones. They're not recorded.
Yeah.
At least to the best of my knowledge.
Yeah. Well, I could. Yeah. I mean, if I were recording, is it okay for me to record?
Of course.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So, but what I'm doing, I've got 4 barbecue sauces. I have a restaurant here in Las Vegas, barbecue restaurant.
Oh,
and it was doing well, except I had a business partner in it that was, he didn't want to do barbecue sauce. And I have to do barbecue sauce because I'm going to be making cannabis infused barbecue sauce. And right now, actually, I'm making CBD infused barbecue sauce. And there was a CBD priority application that I filled out also.
Gotcha. So yeah, I saw 2 applications, and let's just broach this. So you're going to do one for just barbecue sauce, correct?
Yeah.
And then one for your CBD barbecue sauce. You're going to do 2?
That's right. One for the non-infused barbecue sauce, and that would be like we would also sell that online, but it's mainly but also the CBD barbecue sauce. I'm involved with a lot of comedy here in Vegas that spreads out, and so selling the CBD infused barbecue sauce at these comedy shows.
Oh, cool! That's awesome.
Yeah. So I think the way I've got once I got this set up, I could probably in the next 2.5, 3 months do a couple $100,000 in sales from the CBD line. Because I mean, it is infused. It is infused. It's hemp based CBD, but
Sure.
But we're in the once I do that, I'm going to open up a THC edibles company.
Nice.
And that,
yeah, I don't know if we can help you with a THC edibles company,
I think
but we can definitely help you with a CBD.
Yeah, I think, but see, all that stuff is going to be marketed through these licensed dispensaries.
Right.
And so none of that's going to be, but I think within 12 months from now, that medical marijuana will be probably federally legal, and all this banking stuff and everything's going to be eliminated. And there's going to be,
I would imagine
there's going to be a ton of new money coming in to that industry. And so I think what we're making is cannabis infused barbecue sauce. And
awesome. And so on that, I'm just going to interrupt real quick. So I see both you have Budsy'sBarbecueSauce.com. So you're going to sell both the cannabis infused barbecue sauce and the non-cannabis infused barbecue sauce on your same website, correct?
No. On the Dr. Budsy, that's CBD.
Gotcha. Well, on the same website, you've listed the same web address on both applications.
Okay, right now, one is Budsy'sBarbecue.com, which is separate, and that would be just the non-infused barbecue sauce. We're opening a cannabis consumption lounge, and that's where people could get the at the restaurant, the only thing we smoke is meat, and in the consumption lounge, and this has all I'm trying to do is get a payment processor for CBD infused barbecue sauce at the drbudsy.com website.
Perfect. And then one for the regular barbecue sauce website.
Yeah, but that would be at budsybarbecue.com.
Gotcha. Yep, perfect.
But right now, right now, if you type in budsybbq.com, it redirects to Dr. Budsy's website.
Okay. Are they eventually going to be two separate websites?
Yeah, they will.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Easy enough. All right. So that's good to know. So we'll have to tackle the CBD is a little bit more work than just the regular e-com, but we'll tackle both of them as they come along.
Okay.
So, and I will handhold you through the whole entire process. I promise.
Okay. I hope soon that I have someone to take over this part of this thing. I'm working with investors, and I've got supposedly a commitment for 10 million if I get 250,000 in. And right now I'm just trying to open up we're redesigning the new restaurant here.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, I'm right now, the only place I'm generating money will be this website. So like I said,
right.
So
time of it is of the essence at this point.
Yeah.
Understood. Absolutely. All right. So they had a couple of questions, but I cleared that up myself about the business address and the phone number. I see it goes back to the actual restaurant. So that's great. So they're requesting a bank letter from your bank saying that your bank account is in good standings.
Okay.
Is your bank account in good standings?
What I'm having to do is open up a new bank account for Budsy Barbecue because I've got a new EIN number. But the problem, I had to close my old bank account. My old partner was embezzling from the company. And he redirected all the payments to his Square account, and was
that was nice of him.
Yeah. Well, it was a disagreement about food that progressed. I don't think he was trying to steal anything, but the problem, it all went back to barbecue sauce, whether to have it or not. And
Right.
And I know 9 people that came in and said the food was tasty, but they're not coming back because they couldn't get barbecue sauce.
Right.
And my partner told people, you don't need barbecue sauce, and you don't tell the customer what they want. I mean, what a person needs is what they want. And so you don't tell a customer, particularly in a restaurant, what they want. What they want is what they want. Not
right, yeah.
So
don't tell me I don't want any barbecue sauce to take home.
Anyway, it's just I have the old account. I've got a new account that I'm opening, but right now I'm putting all my attention and all my finances because on doing the barbecue sauce. I mean, I'm buying the raw ingredient. I've got right now about 40 gallons of barbecue sauce in the refrigerator in the new restaurant, and I need to get the restaurant open and producing food sales. And so I've got a call in 46 minutes with some investors. I'm trying to get more money in. So
gotcha. Yep, understood. So your tax ID ending in 8297 are you going to have a different one than that? You're in the process of getting a new one?
I've got a new one. Let me see where it is. I'll see if that one's the new one. Hold on. Let me see. I'm opening it, the letter from the IRS.
Perfect. And then you're going to open a new bank account with your new EIN, correct?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, which no, the new EIN number ends in 9952.
All right, so that's not the one we have on record for you. So what I suggest is if you can get that bank account open sooner than later, what we'll do is you and I will redo your application because it really is a whole new business at this point. So as soon as you get that bank account open, give me a call. I'll give you my phone number, and we're going to redo your application. We're probably going to have to redo it for the other one as well, for your CBD one. So as soon as that's done, let's just kind of start on a clean slate here.
Okay.
And
the CBD one has a bank account and has, it's under a company that I think I put that is called it's lbcil.com.
All right. Let me look at that one.
Okay.
Let me just go over and see what you put for this one. Give me 1 second. Dr. Butsy's.
I think it's under Dr. Budsy Medicated Sauce and Condiments, which is a DBA of LBCIL, which is the Las Vegas
Cannabis Industry Leaders LLC.
Yeah, and this all has to do with separation and legal things.
Perfect. Yeah. All right, that works. So what I'm going to do is, let's pause your regular barbecue sauce website for the second. As soon as you get a new bank account, let me know. We're going to redo your application.
Okay.
In the meantime, I'm going to send you a list of everything that we need to start collecting for your CBD account, and we can kind of get ahead of that with underwriting.
Okay.
So I'm going to email that over to you right now, and then with the list, you can start kind of compiling that too, and we're going to work both these deals in tandem.
Okay, that sounds good. Like I said, right now my limiting factor is money, and I'm dealing with other people's money, and I'm so
sure.
I tell you, this cannabis industry. I mean, this CBD is part of it, but the whole thing is going to be a huge. I think it'll be probably a $400 to $500 billion a year industry within probably 3 years. 3 years.
Oh yeah, easily.
Yeah. I mean, it's
it already is, just not legally.
Yeah. Well, so. I tell you, the way they regulate it and tax it, they regulate and tax cannabis like it's an illegal, dangerous drug. I mean,
right.
the IRS has this thing called 280E of the IRS code, says you can't take any deductions or anything. And a lot of the people that are, quote, legal in this industry are not paying income tax. I talked to several dispensary owners up in Portland. I said, "What are you doing? What are you doing about 280E, which is a section of the IRS code? A lot of them in your federal taxes, and a lot of them think they don't have to pay federal income tax because it's illegal." But
right.
I tell them, I said, well, that's what Al Capone thought with alcohol.
Right.
And what's going to happen?
It's true.
What's going to happen in the cannabis industry? All these legal, once it becomes federally legal, there's going to be this huge tax audits of everyone. They're going to go back, and a lot of people are going to be fined and for back taxes that they did not pay. They're going to lose their license to the highest bidder. And
right.
the whole industry is going to flip over, and that's just
it's like they're setting them up for failure, so that the big guns, like the government guys, can actually take over the industry.
Yeah, and it's going to be really like the alcohol industry eventually. It's going to be, I mean, people will still, they'll still be able to have the legacy, but they won't care. I mean, people will be consuming weed like it's alcohol, and most probably in 10 years, most of the consumption will be by edibles, drinks, and single-use fake pens. So you didn't want to or call me up for a lecture, so
hey, listen, I like learning. Yeah. It's all good. I enjoy all the information I can get. But
well, I'm an advocate for the public consumption of what I refer to as recreational medicine.
Yep,
so,
I agree. And I'm a big fan of CBD, that's for sure. And it's funny, so my boyfriend and I, we're very big in the cigar world, and our best friends are flying to Las Vegas as we speak for a cigar trade show.
Oh, that's cool.
It's called IPCPR,
well, if my restaurant were open today, it's probably going to be open August 1st, but reopened under new management myself, but I've got this 5-star celebrity chef coming in. He's going to in charge of all the food. But I've got 2 pit masters. I just need money. I'm going to put it probably about $250,000 into the restaurant, reopening it for marketing and stuff. I think this thing's going to blow up. I firmly believe, and that's what one of the milestones for this chef that's coming in is that within, say, 5 years, the value of the sauce companies and the restaurant, the catering, is going to be worth at least $10 million. So
wow.
So that's what I think. I'm trying to raise $500,000 from investors in $50,000 increments. If you know someone that would like to hear about this, and they bought one of these convertible debentures, and this is not an offer to sell nor a solicitation of any kind of securities, but if they came in, I would pay and invest with me $50,000, which I firmly believe in 5 years they'll get back $1 million for $50,000. Because
wow,
yeah. So anyway, there's a lot of opportunities here in Las Vegas. People tell me good luck. I said, the hell, there's no good luck. There's no luck in Las Vegas.
No, there's not. It's all hard work out there.
It's opportunities, willingness to pull the trigger on an opportunity. People with enough money to make everything happen. And so I'm looking for 3 and 4 people that have money that want to make a lot more money with this. So
right.
So anyway, I've got this barbecue operation. I'm trying to do comedy actually here. I was 2 open mics last night. They call me Budsy the comedian. I used to be Uncle Budsy the barbecue cook. But Budsy was a Jamaican fellow that taught me how to cook barbecue when I was 14 years old. And I haven't been cooking barbecue my whole life. I got back into it about 5 years ago up in Portland.
Okay.
Up in Portland to make barbecue sauce that's infused and do cannabis infused barbecue dinners. And up in Portland, I did 10 infused barbecue dinners in these this consumption lounge, and we'd usually have like 70 to 120 people, and they paid between 75 and 125 a person. But that's what we're going to do here in our consumption lounge. And I think we can probably do 400 to 1,000 of these meals a day in the consumption lounge. But I gotta get there. So I'm, if we do that consumption lounge, it'll probably take $10 million to open it here in Vegas to trick it out the way it should be. But in Portland, we had a consumption lounge that had 24,000 members. And the guy that owned that one and managed it, or he had managers in it. That's where I did the 10 infused dinners. But I know how to run a consumption lounge here, and what to do. So I think that I came here to make more money and meet more women.
So, and how's it going?
Pretty well. I'm one of my comedy routines, and I did it. If you're interested, I'm on YouTube.
You are?
Yeah, under Budsy, and I'm putting out all my stuff. But I'm in the process. I'm probably going to do a podcast with another comedian here, because I'm in the inner circle of the comedy scene here, but we're doing a podcast, I think, with this other comedian, and he's really well liked here. A lot of people like me, but a lot of people are hating on me. And because
that's how people are.
Oh yeah, but the drama involved in the comedy thing, I think, would be very entertaining. But this other guy, he says he's got a traumatic brain injury and can't remember anything. But I've caught him several times with like remembering something from like a few days before. I said, well, you told me this, but he remembered. So, he said he got traumatic brain injury. I tell people I don't have Alzheimer's. I don't have dementia. I may have brain metastases, but I am a medical marijuana patient, so I'm medicated a lot. But what I tell people, I have tormentia. Tormentia, and you can ask all my ex-wives because I tormented them incessantly. So
that's funny.
Yeah. I like it. Yeah, that's what, and this is the character. But we're developing. I think our podcast is going to be entertaining. But the idea is, I want to be able to smoke, to sell more weed and barbecue.
There you go.
And in the restaurant, the only thing we smoke is meat. So.
Yep.
So
you gotcha. That's funny.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. So
nice.
I think things are going to be blowing up. So what I need to do next then to get this, because I'm trying to make this. I'll probably have a PayPal button I can put up. You can do that in the meantime, but they're going to really rake you over the coals. So in the meantime, do me a favor, go get that bank account open with your new tax ID number.
I've already emailed you. Start reading through the email and sending me the requested information back on the email, okay?
Okay, sounds good. Well, it was good talking.
Perfect.
Good talking with
Good
you.
talking to you too, and we'll talk very soon.
Okay, thanks.
All right, thanks. Bye.
Okay, that was not sure, I can't remember what her name was, but anyway, that's for the payment processor. And I've got a call with ArcView here in a few minutes. I guess I can record that. I guess I have to, and that's the thing. You have to get permission in order to broadcast things. I think there's an implied. Well, no, if anybody comes on here and shares the screen with me, then in order to do it, Ty Rivera, LGBTQ versus POC. I forget what POC is. Let's see.
Yes, I do have your backs. When it comes to all the important things, like the fact that we do need to address the murdered trans women, like how that has happened. But then also we have to accept that when you're talking to different people from different ethnicities,
I
different
don't
cultures
hate.
within this.
I do not hate trans people, and I don't have a phobia against. I don't hate them. I wish them well. I mean, trans women have created, well, both trans men are trying to infiltrate into the realm of males, of cis males, and trans women are trying to create a predatory sexual environment where they exclude their competition, cis males. They don't want cis males, and they hate men so much that they're willing to amputate their own penis and replace it with a plastic one. I mean, that's what and this is probably not okay for me to voice this. I mean, that's the way I feel. I mean, they actually are trying to cancel me, eliminate me from society. They're a protected hate group. The hate is trying to eliminate me from where they are. They're trying to create a predatory sexual environment where they can be with women and exclude me. I mean, I was in bar, was it Monday? Yeah. Was it Tuesday, I guess. Yeah, it was Tuesday. It's in a bar that I got thrown out of a few weeks ago because I was talking with these other lesbians. We were having a good time, and I was pretty well medicated. They were enjoying me. A couple of them I thought were going to take me home with them, and they were lipstick. They were very attractive lesbians, feminine, had a lot of, and this trans woman, this dude pretending like he's a chick, and I don't know if he still had his penis or not, but he's in effect identifying as a woman, and came up to me, when I was talking with these cis females. He pushes my arm and says, "You're not welcome here," and not what. And I thought, what, and I was invading his predatory sexual environment. He wanted to exclude me, and so in effect did exclude me. The bartender, she had given me a cupcake because it was her birthday, and she only had 4 of them. I got 1 of them. Gave me, and so I ate it, and I had some icing on my mustache. And this this lesbian woman, comes up and takes off, and that's tasty. And so this trans woman, this man pretending like he's a woman, and wanted me out of this area. So, he comes up, and wants to have me cancel there in effect. So these two, they're cis females, women, or cis male. They're trans male. They're cis females, but they're trans male women. They were born a woman, but they brought maybe take. I mean, this one, she was shorter than I am, and I'm a short, old, bald-headed white guy, but she was shorter than me, and I was thrown out of the bar, and she said she's going to kick my ass. I mean, she's shorter than me, and looked like out of shape. And I told her, I said, did I say it or think it? I think I said it. I said, bitch, I'm a 3rd-degree black belt. I'm I could put my foot up against the side of your head and drive it into that wall. I said, so don't be telling me you're going to kick my ass. But it was two toxic male energy lesbians and this trans woman lesbian. He retained his toxic male energy, his competitiveness, by wanting me evicted. And so when I got thrown out of that bar, I was just there to do, it was a comedy set. It was the first time I was going to be there. I ended up leaving. I thought, why would I want to be somewhere that I'm not wanted? The thing is, these women that I was interested in, the hot cis bisexual females that prefer females, I thought we were having a good time communicating, and it was probably going to diverse into sex, and I would and I like oral sex with women. Not, I do like getting blowjobs from women, but I prefer, as a woman, having oral sex with a woman. I prefer that because, and particularly, I mean, my best trait is not my 12-inch Mandingo warrior schlong. It's my lips, tongue, and mouth, my fingers, thumbs, and hands, because I do feel like, after a woman experienced those, and I do like the female, I like vagina. I mean, one that's as old as the woman that it's attached to, or the penis is never developed. I'd like just the anatomy. The thing about the human sex organs, they're like toys. If you think of a male penis, think of a wooden dachshund with wheels for legs and a string attached to its neck. It's like a pull toy. I mean, that's what a male penis is. But a female vagina, it's like a puzzle. It's like, if you think like maybe like a Rubik's Cube, we have to manipulate but you're never going to master a vagina. You may be able to masturbate it, but you're never going to master a vagina. But once you've solved that puzzle, I mean, I do enjoy the female ejaculatory orgasm. I mean, and it's that female nurturing energy. I like, some people can, a lot of people cannot have my thoughts. I mean, that's the thing. If people were actually telepathic, I mean, I don't think this is perverted. I mean, it's positive energy. It's not dirty. I mean, what's dirty is having, like, pedophiles. I think that's a scourge on society, pedophilia. And that's the thing that I call him the Clinton pedophile. The guy that paid $2 million, that spent $2 million prosecuting me to make sure I got convicted. And I ended up spending 47 months in prison. That's the only time I've ever wanted to be celibate and actually was successful at it, was the 47 months I spent. I mean, I never took it up the butt or had to suck anybody off in prison. Not that I wanted to. I mean, I do not like, do I like anal sex? You know, I prefer not. I mean, there's a reason, I keep looking off. There's a reason that shit is called shit, because it is shit. I mean, it's the waste products of the stuff that you take in, is all in all the dead cells. And yeah, I mean, I've got a pretty good gastro, except I get real bad stomach problems. Hell, I thought I had an alien in there or something, because I had all these, I was having a real bad indigestion all the time. And I think it's quieted down. I have to take some kind of medicine once a day, over the counter stuff. But I take it, once a day. I don't take, I mean, there's some people my age that take 10, 20 different medicines. There's a lot of people that claim that cannabis is medicine. I'm going to get some more coffee. I'll be back. I'm going to pause this. Anyway, I went and got me some more coffee. I was supposed to talk with someone from ArtView. I'm going to ask them to probably record it. And so It'll be a Zoom meeting for a half hour, and they're cannabis venture capital company. They've got crowdfunding things. I need $50,000 like right now to get the restaurant reopened. I need what I need. Really, what I need is what I want. What I want right now is at least 25,000 to 50,000. Feel comfortable reopen under new management, reopening the restaurant under new management. I need to get the restaurant going, producing the food, people liking it, and it's Budsy's Barbecue is used for these Chef Budsy cannabis infused barbecue dinners, utilizing Dr. Budsy's medicated sauce and condiments as the infusion products. We do this in Budsy's Green Room Consumption Lounge, because the only thing that we smoke in the restaurant is meat. We'll probably sell the CBD infused barbecue sauce also, but I need to get what I want. What I want is what I need. Everybody telling people what they need is usually what's they're saying what someone needs is what they want you to want. But really a person just needs what they want. Some people want some things that are socially unacceptable, like going out and killing other people. Or, I'm tired of dealing with people that have hood mentality, that if negotiations or things are not going right, they want to get into a physical fight with you, pull out guns, start shooting each other. I don't want to deal with those people. I want to deal with people that want everybody to get along and be having fun. And that's why I'm opening this consumption lounge. I think people that come here should have fun. Las Vegas is a fun place. I don't want to, what I want to have is, I want to have corporate jets. Like my ex is wanting me to come up to Pennsylvania. Hell, maybe if she, I could just be with her if she could just be with me. I mean, and rather than, I want to be with a woman that wants to make me want to be monogamous and not settle for being celibate. That is with me. I would like to have sex every day, to communicate, and it doesn't have to be me. I only have to get. I can be ecstatic having sex twice a week, maybe once a week, but I would like to. I've had two wives that I was really in love with in the past. I'm still in love with them because of memories, but one, I don't even know if she's the ex-titty dancer. Not even sure if she's still alive. I hope she is, but I'm not really sure. Let's see. I got to find, let's see, this is, the ArtView people. There, let's see. I'm not sure. I think this, let's see. Let's see. Okay, here. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm here. Let's see, test speakers. Okay, that sounds right. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, I guess that's hello, 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 hello. Okay. Okay, it says, if you are the host, please log in to start this meeting. Okay, I will. Let's see, where's it? Right there. Okay, so okay, let's see. I'll leave that going. Anyway, I've got, I guess in 12 minutes, supposed to have a Zoom meeting with this venture capital people. And I was going to present to them on a Zoom meeting, pitch them about, I think it had to do with my opening the rest. This is before I opened the restaurant, but now I have opened the restaurant, and it was successful, except the fact that we didn't have barbecue sauce. And I, detached myself from no barbecue sauce, going to reopen under new management myself, but with people that actually run it. I want people to do things that are better than I can. I can do a lot of different things successfully or adequately. Like I said, I'm doing comedy. I don't have to be the funniest motherfucker. I can probably be, like I said, if I, and with Skippy Sprinkles, doing a podcast with him. And I think that, let's see, here's me. I'm doing something. Okay. And I think that, let's see, here's me. I'm doing something. Okay. Oh, that's. And I think that, let's see, here's me. I'm doing something. Okay. Oh, that's. I think that, let's see, here's me. I'm doing something. Okay. Oh, that's. Oh, I get it. What's I'm on double thing. I need to cut this off. Okay. So anyway, I'm on this right now. If someone wanted, I'm not sure. I need someone to run this shit for me, because I used to be I was a network engineer. I was Cisco certified network engineer. I had my CCNA, CCNP. I was going for some other thing. I wanted, I trained at this because at the time I started training, people were making over $100,000 a year salary out of it. I'd just been out of prison, so I think I was still trying to resurrect the thing with the search engine. I mean, this is 2002. Google had already done that. I mean, I had a search engine from, it started, I think, 96 to 98. I had 6 programmers. They were going to make, this is back in the early days of the internet. I started the internet in 94 myself, involved in it. What I do is, I was living with the titty dancer. I had been doing investments. I thought in 94, I thought this internet shit's going to get huge. And was it earlier than that? Maybe it's 93. So I started being a stockbroker in 91, and I did quite well. But I was living with a big tittied redhead and making a lot of money. I wasn't, I got back into smoking weed, and I was drinking still drinking a lot. But this is after I stopped being a dentist, after the guy died in my office. And so I was having fun. I was enjoying myself. What happened, I went to trial, and I spent $250,000 on attorney fees. I mean, I had my attorney that I had was this big drug lord attorney. Got a lot of big time drug dealers off federal charges, but he was in this legal club. I did file things, ineffective assistance counsel with him, but also a state bar thing for. I mean, it was kind of shady with what happened. I mean, the judge got a political contribution of $250,000. Is what I heard from the lawyer that sued me for malpractice for $6 million. I ended up declaring bankruptcy because I didn't have $6 million, and I didn't want my ex-wife, the physician that I was going through a divorce at the time of the guy dying. I didn't want her to be responsible for $3 million in a community property state as Texas, to be responsible for $3 million for this. Did I think that they didn't deserve $6 million? I mean, my reality on the value of human life is 25 cents. And when I was in prison, I worked in a law library. I was looked up that I was smart. And, of that section, I probably, I filed my own briefs there. I worked in a law library. So I did 1,000 hours research on my case. And what I saw was that, I got 6 minutes. What I saw was that I found out that there was a reason to exclude this lawyer that sued me, and now gets himself appointed special prosecutor by his ex-college roommate. But this lawyer was a former member of the Democratic National Committee. He hosted private fundraising dinners in his home, one for Bill Clinton for $10,000 a plate, another for Al Gore for $10,000 a plate, and a dinner for Hillary Clinton for $100,000 a plate with her, like a political deal. So he was quite connected and got himself appointed special prosecutor, spent $2 million, this is what I hear, of his money that came out of his practice, his legal practice, so he could tell clients that if we're not happy with the results of the lawsuit, I'll send your doctor to prison. So it's a business expense for him to spend $2 million on like political contribution to this judge to take a twice quashed indictment thrown out of court, not any good anymore. Take that, circumvent going to the grand jury and go directly to this judge and have it presented as a indictment. They don't change anything. You should see what they submitted was the same indictment with a check mark for everything that had been thrown out of the indictment. But what they violated at trial, my attorney objected, and the appellate court said there was no reason to object it because it's firmly in the indictment. Well, it wasn't in the indictment. It was still on that paper, but it was check marked to say it was no longer valid. And my attorney objected to that, and the judge that got $250,000, and that's the thing. I mean, this I call him the Clinton pedophile. This attorney that suit. I asked, isn't there a way to get him disqualified as going after me? Because he had the resources to get me convicted, and he paid expert witnesses. Supposedly, he gave $40,000 to my ex-assistant, who I turned down with sex because I was trying to be monogamous with my then girlfriend that kept me up the whole fucking night, not fucking, just arguing because I didn't want to. I told her we were breaking up. She said I had to. She was this crazy ass Scientologist. Blame me for her problems. I'm gonna go over here and let's see somewhere here. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I guess I had it up there. So when this meeting starts, it'll start now. I can still do this. So anyway, I'm that the internet companies I had, like I said, was I had 6 programmers for $850,000. We're going to develop a printing site, a job site, a food site, toy site, a search engine with this big database. They had this new algorithm. I think I said travel site also. They had this new algorithm that was in Google. This was in 98. I had my company. For 10% of my company, they were going to give me exchange $10 million for 10% of my company. And that would have valued my company, which I still own 90% of, at $100 million. So, I'm sure with $90 million, in credit, I would have been able to buy my way out of prison. And what I heard, I'm not completely sure, but I mean, once I left, I got picked up the Saturday after Thanksgiving in 1998. My appeal ran out. Some attorney, well, one of the ones it was the guy that recommended my attorney that did not object to him serving as the prosecutor. And there's a Supreme Court says U.S. Supreme Court decisions shows that looked away again, did not maintain eye contact with. I guess I'm talking to myself here, but this U.S. Supreme Court decision, it was Louis Vuitton versus some company in Jamaica, New York, making knock off Louis Vuitton luggage. They get a restraining order not to do it by the Louis Vuitton lawyer, had filed it in U.S. court. Well, after about a year, this company's making the knockoff Louis Vuitton luggage again. And so the Louis Vuitton lawyer goes to the U.S. attorney and complains, and the U.S. attorney doesn't want to fuck with it. And so the Louis Vuitton lawyer asks if he can be appointed special prosecutor. I said, yeah, go for it. Well, they get a criminal contempt violation, which is a felony, federal felony with 1 year sentencing. And this on appeal goes to the U.S. Supreme Court. U.S. Supreme Court says, no, you cannot, violation of the 5th, 11th, 12th, and 14th Amendments. You cannot appoint an interested prosecutor to someone that sued someone in civil court and then comes back and sues them in criminal court. And so I filed a habeas corpus against that. And I did excellent legal briefs. I mean, I had a computer to print it out, but I went through and did, because I read a lot. I did over 1,000 hours of research. I understood, I was a jailhouse lawyer, trained in jailhouse law. I mean, I worked in the law library. I had access. I had probably the most resources of any prisoner in the Texas penal system, which is about 200,000 people, inmates in there. So I had probably the best resources, the most intelligence probably. I do. People say I'm supposedly smart. I tell people I'm the 3rd dumbest motherfucker on the planet. Who are the other 2? Joe Biden and Donald Trump, because Donald Trump says he's smart. Anybody that says they're smart, not very smart. I'm the 3rd dumbest motherfucker on the planet. But some people say that I'm smart. People award certificates of completion, not just participation, but actual completion of a degree. Certificates, diplomas, all that. I've had 35 years of formal education, if you include the 6 clinical training from Scientology. That's so, more education than most people, and supposedly I've got a IQ of 167. But I think if I were so smart, I'd be a billionaire right now. I almost was a billionaire. I think that that search engine, like what ended up happening, I left the venture capital company. They ended up coming Monday after I got thrown in, locked up for that ordeal. And I would not recommend going to prison for 47 months as a life experience. I mean, I learned a lot in there, learned the value of human life, which I had some guy ask me, he was owed a ramen noodle soup. Well, it's 8:03. So, let's see. Well, see how we're gonna. Okay. Oh. I'm on Zoom platform. Let's see. Okay. Well, I hope that I would like them because this ArcView seems like understanding about investing in cannabis stuff. And, I think I think I'm more than a seed company right now. I mean, I've was doing the barbecue before. What I need to do, I'm raising $500,000, and I will take probably 50,000 of that as compensation for raising the money. I'm paying a finder's fee anyway, but I'm planning on taking of the 500,000, 250,000 into the restaurant, 150,000 into this media company. This is part of this. I think I would do a podcast to promote selling more barbecue and selling more weed. This podcast, and I'm Budsy the comedian, Chef Budsy. I'll delegate a lot of this operations to somebody else that can actually do it. A caterer for a barbecue, and then also the people who put on infused dinners here. And I've got a couple people that I'd like to have the money to, in effect, hire them in and their company and bring them in where they take their operation that they have experience in and assimilate into probably Chef Budsy, where they come in and do the dinners for Chef Budsy. And I think with the proper resources, money and stuff, I think we could probably be doing 400 to 1,000 these infused dinners every day in a facility like a consumption lounge, and probably charge, let's see, for just a dinner, probably 125, 150. And it's a barbecue dinner with we supply a pack that they purchase and it's delivered to them of like sauces and condiments, and they apply the stuff themselves to their to their meal. So it's and they get a great barbecue dinner with probably peach cobbler as the dessert, and maybe some maybe an appetizer of deep fried pickles, and they were using infused ranch dressing as the probably. And this is this proprietary information? Well, I'm putting it out there. I need the probably 15,000 put into legal stuff to get the shit patented. So anyway, I guess maybe I thought we were supposed to have a meeting with the it's 8:08. Yeah, we'll skip it. Okay, well, let me see. Okay. Put that back. Okay. Yeah, I'm. The gal from, I think this stops the camera when I go off, but the gal with ArcView is. She said she's putting out fires, so I need to get somebody to trim or shape my beard I'd like people to groom me to did I just shoot the finger? Was that anyway? She's the gal with ArcView. She said has to get with me later today, and I need their money. Yeah, I sure do want it. I want about 25 to 50,000. Really what I need is what I want. So I need about 50 to 100,000. If I had 100,000 right now for what I'm doing, I'm actually total. I think I can raise 500,000 real easily from angel investors, hopefully within the next 2 weeks. But the first one, I'd like to sell a $50,000 debt object that I think people will get back because it's convertible debenture into equity in the company, say at 3 years, convertible into 3 times what they put in. So for $50,000, someone gets equity worth $150,000. And I think within 3 years, I should have all my companies into a publicly traded shell company. roll it all into that. And so that would be capitalized for whatever the value of everything is. And I think personally the barbecue thing, but this consumption lounge, I think I can get the consumption lounge initially just events, cannabis events, where people can smoke weed. I'm rubbing my knees, inside my knees. Anyway, I think the value of the company probably within 3 years, if we did because I've got an offer to buy a grow operation and a processor, edible manufacturer for $5.5 million, just the licenses. And I think once medical marijuana becomes publicly trade or legal, federally legal, and then these cannabis companies will be able to be traded on the stock market. I think that this $5 million will probably be worth $50 million, say in 3 years after. I'm pretty sure 3 years after medical marijuana becomes federally legal. I think that'll happen within probably the next 12 months, become federally legal. And that said, so that plus the consumption lounge plus the barbecue restaurant will probably be worth over $100 million in this publicly. The company will probably be capitalized for $100 million. And so you get stock valued at $150,000 when, at 3 years you can convert it or get your money back. And then, but there's let's see, there'll be at 5 years, we have the right to buy your equity back. Plus you get 5,000 shares of the stock. The stock may be, I think the companies we're developing, I think have the potential of being Google and the cannabis industry. I think but right now I need to get it going. I need this money get the restaurant reopened. And it was open. It was being successful, except we weren't doing barbecue sauce. And let me see if there's anybody. Let's see. Invite somebody. Let me see. I think I need to. I don't know if. Let's see. That's strange. Let's see. Hey. Mm. Hmm. Mm. Okay, I sent an invite to Casper. I think I did. Yeah, sent an invite to Casper. If he like, what I got was I think he didn't. I may be too fringe element to be valuable to him to do a podcast with. So I think it's, and that may be the entertaining factor if it was Skippy Sprinkles and myself. I say that we should have someone on our podcast if Skippy ends up wanting to do a podcast with me. Here's a traumatic brain injury person, and I say that I have tormentia, and I am crazy. I have an excuse for being crazy. I was born in a nuthatch in the Woodlawn Psychiatric Institute. That's where I was born. Now, it hasn't always been Woodlawn Psychiatric Institute. It used to be the old Parkland Memorial Hospital, which is the old county hospital. My mom, I had a twin. He died about 4 months in. She didn't even realize she was still pregnant with me. I mean, I may have been an abortion survivor. I mean, I don't feel like, I think people should have to have a license in order to birth and raise a child, because so many people screw up their kids. They never should. I mean, I'm glad that my supposedly two daughters were born and that they came into existence. I mean, when my ex-wife, my first ex-wife, I mean, she's got dementia right now herself. She's actually older than I am. And I mean, we got married too early. I really should not have been married. I didn't want to get married really. I was having fun. I was like 20. We got married and it was common law married, but then we did actually go to the Justice of the Peace, got married. And the factor was we were living together. We were having fun, having a lot of sex, and we were infatuated in love. I love her. I enjoyed her company. How old was I? I was about 20, about 23, 22, about 22. I was getting my share of, I mean, it was the 70s, 1972. It was, I was enjoying myself. Let's see, before I went to dental school, I mean, I was working. I was working in the Parkland emergency room, and I met her. She was a nursing student, and somebody's calling me. Let me see. Let's see. Hello.
Call from
GLS, Building 2.
to accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press.
Hello.
Hello, good day. My name is Miranda calling from Global Lending Services. Am I speaking to James Davis?
What's this regarding?
I'm calling about your recent automobile purchase from Nissan Las Vegas. And before we can complete financing on your vehicle, we need to complete a mandatory customer welcome call. This usually takes about 5 minutes. Do you have the time to complete this call now, sir?
Yeah. Now, what is it you need?
Well, before we begin, I do need to inform you that this call is being recorded and monitored for quality assurance purposes.
Okay.
I will also be needing you to confirm the last 4 digits of your social security number, please.
Okay. So if you're recording, I could record also. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The last 4 is 4388. What's the last 4 of your social security number?
You're asking me what are the last 4 of my security number? I'm sorry, sir, but I cannot provide that information.
Well, I just did. I'm not asking for your full social security number. I'm asking for the last 4 of your social security. So you're asking me to trust you, but you're not going to trust me. I'm not here to. This is for quality assurance and training purposes.
Sir, you are the one taking the vehicle loan, and the purpose of this call is just to confirm that all the information the dealer sends over to us is true and accurate, and that we are not missing any details.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Just go ahead and go with. Yeah, I did buy a new vehicle, and your rates are pretty high. I know. I'm trying to reopen my barbecue restaurant here, so I am looking for more funding, not for just this, but that's a separate thing. So I'm supposed to get $2,000 back from the payoff of the other vehicle.
Okay, sir. Can you please provide me with your email address?
It's M Davis. It's MDAVIS. No, probably. Let's see. Let me give you a different. Probably you can send. I get so much spam in there. It's M Davis, MDAVIS at Bigado, BIGADO.com.
You said BIGADO.com?
Yeah, bigado.com. That's my personal email.
Thank you. Can you please confirm your physical address?
Is it for the, I'm not sure. I've got 2 addresses, but it's 7055 East Lake Mead Boulevard, apartment 2056. And it's 89156. Pardon me?
That is the address that the dealer, I'm sorry, that's the address that the vehicle will be at?
Yeah, it's there right now. I'm here right now. Pardon me? Apartment,
What is your place of employment and how long have you been working there?
I was at Uncle B's Smokehouse Barbecue.
How long have you been working there?
Well, it changed names from Uncle Budsy's Barbecue.
Okay, sir. And what is the new name?
That's the new name. The new name is Budsy's Barbecue. BUDSY apostrophe S BBQ. I've been the total of 5 years.
Okay. Can you please provide me with the make and model of the vehicle you purchased?
Let's see. It's a 2020 Nissan Rogue.
What is the color?
White.
Did you purchase the vehicle for personal use or business use?
Personal.
Who will be the primary driver of the vehicle?
Pardon me?
Who will be the primary driver of the vehicle?
Myself.
How much cash did you put down for the vehicle?
Let's see. I think it was, well, I traded in a vehicle that had probably, I probably put down $9,000. You know. So but of that, I'm supposed to get back two of the vehicle, the other vehicle that the other vehicle, yeah, the other vehicle.
Please down
Yeah,
$9,000 cash.
Yeah, but you're supposed to give me back 2,000. The bank is. You're the bank, is that correct?
Yes, sure. We at the bank.
Yeah, so you're supposed to give me $2,000 back, and I was wondering how quickly I'm going to get that.
Okay, sir. Well, you need to contact your dealer for that information.
No. That's not correct. The dealer told me you're the one supplying the $2,000.
No, sir.
Yes, no. Well, okay. That's fine. And I need that in writing that you're not going to supply the $2,000 because I need to go back to the dealership that got the old truck that I turned in to get my $2,000.
Okay. So you stated that the $9,000 was paid in full, or did you have a payment plan for it?
Pardon me?
The $9,000 you stated that you placed as your down payment, sir, was it?
Was it what? Yeah, I guess you hung up. Mm-hmm. Well, can you hear me? No, I guess not. Hello? Well, can you hear me? No, I guess not. Hello? I guess there's a delay here. Well, can you hear me? Okay. Anyway, I got disconnected from that. Was the people that are financing my car. I do need a lot more finances right now. I want $50,000 in order to, develop it. I gotta get my restaurant back up. I need probably 25 to 50,000 right now. Will make that happen. I've got equity in the equipment and everything of probably 100 grand, 90 grand, probably just in equipment. I need to, the goodwill and everything, it has any value needs to be, I need to get back open probably August 1st because it's going to be dwindling after that. So I can, I think by the end of this year, I can probably have the value of the company at about $1 million by the end of this year if I get open by August 1st. And from sales and just value of the property, what I've got involved with. I mean, I think we'll increase sales at the restaurant with a beer and wine license. I need $6,300 to get my license for that, but I think that will allow me to be doing probably, we'll probably be doing in 12 months $1 million in sales. Why do I think that? I wasn't doing it before. Why do I think it now? Well, I'll probably increase the sales by 120% probably with alcohol. Probably 60% of the sales probably be from beer and wine. And what I'd like to do is get, I've got 10 million committed. I'm sure I can get 40 million in the next year committed to the consumption lounge and buying into this sports bar where people can come. And we'll probably also be doing comedy, maybe some things. Probably do little concerts up on the rooftop, open air, probably in tents. There's a lot of potential entertainment here in this area, but 6 blocks down is where I would like to have the consumption lounge. And there, this existing building, I need some money. Right now I need 25 to 50,000, and with that 50,000, I think in 5 years you'll get back $1 million. But also, you'll be my friend, and we're going to have a lot of fun. The 10 people that get involved with this, I'd like some. The people that get involved with me doing this, get involved at this level, will get VIP. Each one will get a VIP, 2-member or 2 guest VIP membership. You can bring somebody with you, and you into the consumption lounge. This is going to be a high-end consumption lounge because it'll be a party place. I got a video of what would look like up in Portland. People will be enjoying themselves. The guy that I've got running it ran the consumption lounge up in Portland for 6 years continuously. People liked it, and if he's agreed to do it. If he doesn't, then I'll get somebody else that. I think we'll have a fun place for people to come smoke weed, but also be entertained. Comedy shows, concerts, special events like that Dab Wars thing. That was interesting. 2 people would come up against each other and dab weed, and there were 4 rounds. It was round robin. 2 people would come against. The winner goes on to the next round, and then the next round, and the guy that won the whole 4 rounds competition. First round, they cleared a 0.5 gram of shatter oil, and then the second round was 1 gram. Third and fourth round were 2 grams each. So in a 45-minute time frame, the winner consumed vape in 5.5 grams of 87% THC. Took like probably 5,500 milligrams of cannabinoids in them, and I calculated out. I think they had 1,100 adult doses of THC in a 45-minute time frame. That would be like having 1,100 shots of tequila in 45 minutes. 20 shots of tequila, you'd probably be dead. But 1,100 of them. And so this guy that did 1,100, it's like any, it's like these drinking competition where people do shots and go up against each other, and the loser collapses, and then the win. It's like college fraternities in alcohol bars. They had this is this is the state of how alcohol is, and alcohol is a poison. Cannabis, I mean, people don't die of overdose from it. They get kind of this guy comes off stage and I ask him how he's doing. He says, I'm feeling a little woozy, like he had 1,100 shots at like having 1,100 shots of tequila. He feels a little woozy. I mean, he didn't die from this. I mean, he was a little spacey, but I mean, that's the thing with, I mean, the people that want cannabis illegal and criminal are the ones that directly profit from it being illegal, like these private prison owners, police. And then the second group are people that benefited from it being illegal by kickbacks, like these corrupt politicians that take kickbacks from like pharmaceutical, wood, alcohol industry, like people that take kickbacks, get bribed because to keep it illegal. And then there's the people that directly benefit because they grow and sell weed, the illegal. And they don't have to pay taxes. They don't regulate fees. So they don't have the overhead. So they want it to keep legal. And they say, fuck it. I'm not going to pay taxes. I'm going to make money selling. And there's a lot of people, 80% of the industry still black market. I mean, they don't want it to be legalized and decriminalized and regulated. I mean, they don't want to play, do business on the same playing ground that the quote legal ones that have to jump through all the hoops with the cannabis boards. And then the fourth type that want to keep these, I call them uneducated morons that still believe in reefer madness, like this makes people crazy and do weird things, like do violence. I mean, people that I remember being in that cannabis club up in there, and I was in there for a couple hours. I did a video. I said, I've been in here for a couple hours, and everybody's having fun, enjoying themselves, being very social. I said, you go into a country western bar, you're in there for 15 minutes, you already seen 3 or 4 fights, because these cowboys, they get drunk and they I grew up in Dallas Fort Worth, and I have drank my share of booze, and it makes people, I mean, it's poison, but it makes people get an attitude, brings out that toxic male energy, and people want to fight, and just I'd rather be in a and that's the thing, the cannabis brings out the feminine nurturing energy. Supposedly it lowers testosterone level. You smoke too much weed, I guess, I probably have had a lot of testosterone flowing through my system in my youth. I still probably have high testosterone level, enough, I said, I do like, I think I was talking about the vagina earlier being like a Rubik's Cube. Once you solve the puzzle, it erupts in a female ejaculatory orgasm. And I really like, what I want. I identified that I'm a cis male heterosexual lesbian, and I want to be with, actually I prefer probably 3 hot cis bisexual females that prefer women, because they just kind of tolerate me, and I'm like their toy, their full toy, but we get along. That's I want to be with 3 women that want to make me want to be monogamous, and the reason that I need 3 is because that women can only put up with me for about 2 to 3 days of my attention, and I've got tormentia. I torment, and it's not physical violence or anything. It's just attention. Like I'm interested in what they have to say and what they're doing. But it's like I had this woman that seemed like she was real interested in me. I was interested in her probably because she was interested in me, and so we spent a couple of days together. But we ended up watching fireworks with some other guy. She said that she told him, or that she's not his girlfriend, but when he came, he definitely thought she was his girlfriend. And here I'm this other male competing for her. So, and I told her that that she's not my ideal. My ideal is a woman between the ages of 22 and 37, because she was 61 and she was overweight, but I was willing to have sex with her. I mean, I did hit on her, and she's kind of taken aback. She was hitting on me real hard, and before, and so I reciprocated, but we didn't have sex. I said, well, and I said, and one of the reasons why I like younger women, because they're probably more into sex than women are at 61. I mean, and this woman didn't want to have sex. I said, yeah, I'm good to go with you. I haven't had sex with a lot of different women since I've been here. I've been with, sad to say, only two. My ex that was here, and my ex. I mean, was infatuated in love with her, and she influenced me enough that I wanted to be only with her. I was infatuated in love. Right now, I'm being celibate, and I'm being forced celibate. I'm looking for a female companion, 3 of them actually, so that I live with, and I don't have to have sex with any of them, except me having sex with them, not penetration, but actually me letting me play and eat on their pussy. Anyway, I'm about to be evicted from this place. Something's popping over there because I don't have the funds to. I'm on actually food stamps now, and I'm on. I got that off of. It was playing on YouTube also. So I'm on food stamps now, and I'm trying to get some kind of subsidy for rent. And I'm on Medicare. I'm also on Social Security. I don't get a whole lot from it. I need more money myself. I need to start paying myself from my business, or at least paying for something. I don't have enough money right now. I got very little in the bank, but I am a billionaire. It's just all my money's in someone else's bank account. And I think if I can maintain it and get some monies in from investors, exchanging what I have here for their money, the equity in the company. Like, I think if I do this, I'll see Skippy at a couple things tonight and talk to him about it. I sent out a deal to Casper about supposed to record something with him on Sunday. He's getting really busy. I'll see him tonight and Skippy. So, and I'll probably talk to both of them about us doing something in conjunction on Sunday recording. And my thought is that I would develop a podcast with Skippy, and the first one would be with Casper. But I think Casper wants to do it with probably younger and more people that are funnier than I am. And I sometimes wonder, are people laughing with me or at me? And it doesn't really matter as long as you're entertaining with it. I don't care if people consider me a buffoon. I know my value and who I am. I've had a lot of people say, disparaging things, but particularly me being a narcissist and a misogynist. Misogynists are men that are attributed to cis males, particularly white cis males, that are that hate women. I don't hate women. I want women to be able to. I'm a feminist. I do believe I'm a feminist. I think women should probably have more than equal rights. They should probably be in charge of certain aspects, particularly that have to do with making decisions about, I don't know, as long as it doesn't, I have no problem with race, religion, color, creed, gender, sexual orientation, any of that, as long as they don't have a problem with me. What I'm a virtual unicorn now. I'm a straight white male that's being suppressed by misandrists, men or women, but they're men hating men or women that want to eliminate us. These are straight white males. In 50 years, the population on this planet will probably be 80 to 85% female, either by choice, transgender changing, or by birth, abortion, eliminating baby boys or boy fetuses eliminated. So, and I think majority of relationships will be lesbian or gay, and but probably 85% of the women or the population will probably be female. And that said, of the say 15% remaining, how many of those will be actually straight? A lot of the men, because men will be only like a novelty item. So a lot of men will be gay with other men. And so, and really of that remaining, say 30% of the 15%, this is 4.5%. How many of that, say 5%, will be actually straight or no, white? I have no problem with anybody. Like I said, I'm a straight white male. That's who I am. Is that, and it's like I'm a minority, and also at least in 50 years I'll be like a virtual unicorn. I'll be very, very few. Of that 5%, how many of them will be actually white? Does it really matter? Race is like bullshit. Surface qualities and bullshit. It's what's inside of you, your mind and your heart. What's your emotions? And which is, I think, in 50 years, the advancements in computer hardware, software, storage, everything, they'll be able to digitize the human psyche, their emotions, how memories, everything will be able to be digitized and stored in a database, and then take that storage of that person, that soul, and be able to reanimate it into a new clone body. And in effect, that will allow a person to remember their last life and act on it, on what's happened. But I mean, probably in probably 50 years, probably by 2050, the surface population, I think by 2030, the population is probably going to be probably down to about 4 billion on the planet, and probably by 2050 to 2 billion, or 0 to 2 billion, depending on, I think a lot of people won't be able to function in society with other people, and they'll be functioning in a database of virtual reality, virtual rehab, to rehabilitate people. This is what I'm thinking. This is how society will transgress. I mean, what's going to happen in 50 years, 500 years from now? I mean, we may be back in the dark ages again. Hell, we may be in Jurassic or paleontology. Was it It's paleontology, but the crustacean in a million years from when this whole planet may go up in a nuclear holocaust, the way people are interacting emotionally. And I think that in 50 years, the surface population probably be 2 billion here. Probably in the next 9 years, 8-9 years, they'll probably have, because of war and violence, disease, medical treatment, quote, treatment, iatrogenic treatment, the environment, natural disasters, like global warming, like drought, famine, all this. The surface population will probably be down in the next 8 years to about 4 billion people, probably cut in half. And that'll be more manageable for the planet. These Bible thumping, like anti-abortionists, they want every soul on this planet to be in a body. It's probably going to top out at about 12 billion if these I can understand people should have to. I believe people should have to have a license to birth and raise a child. Right now, the only license they have to have is that they have sex organs that can come together and fuck and create a child that is the ward of the state. Will be a servant to the elite, the people that own and control all the resources on this planet. And I think there's supposed to be this great reset to happen in 2029, economic chaos. And I don't know what's going to happen, but this is my thought. This is a strong possibility. But there'll be an elite class, about 200,000, own and control everything on the planet, and the other 3,800,000 or 800 million, no, 999,800,000 other personal, either direct or indirect servants of this elite group will be, they'll get their subsidy to exist, but this 200,000 are the ones that will be coming here to Las Vegas. And, what I expect to be is a pleasure concierge or entertainment concierge to this elite group, which the elite group, the 200,000, will be 85%, probably 80 to 85% female. And they'll be hot. They'll be able to be euthanized, looking great, not just because of surgery, but because of enhancements of their GMOing them into being looking and feeling like they're in their 20s. And that's what I think is going to happen. And so those are the ones I want to be a personal servant to the elite, which are mainly good-looking women. These people that are okay. This is okay. Oh, they said I need to call the probably. Let me go ahead and call them. Stop just rambling on about this. So let me see. I need to call. Here's call. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Let's see. This is Frida with the Nissan people where I got the car.
Sorry. Steve Eggenberg is not available. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Yeah, Frida, this is Mike Davis or James Michael Davis. I got your email from Gmail about the bank. That also the bank told me I'm supposed to get $2,000 back on this deal as part of the equity that was in my vehicle because it was taken off of the trade-in. So I'm supposed to get $2,000 back. And the bank said it's supposed to come from y'all, not them. And the finance manager for the dealership said that I was supposed to contact. So I need to get my $2,000. Anyway, give me a call at this number. The number, like I said, is you should have it. It's this number. I just left the message. Give me a call. Let me see. Hold on. I can tell you what. Hold on. Yeah. Anyway, you should have it. You can email me, but give me a call. I need to take care of this. Okay. Talk to you then. You have a good day. Anyway, that was someone where I bought my truck. So I'm supposed to get $2,000 back on selling my truck and then refinancing this next one. But I'm supposed to get in contact. I'm going to stop this.
Thank you for calling AutoNation Nissan Las Vegas. Your call is very important to us. If you know your party's extension, you may enter that number at any time. For sales, press 1. For service, press 2. For parts, press 3. For operator assistance, press 0. Hello, thank you for calling AutoNation Nissan. This is Marisol. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Yeah, I'd like to. Is Frida there, please?
Yes, she just took a phone call. May I ask who I was asking for her?
I'm Mike Davis, and she asked me to give her a call back.
Mike Davis. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go ahead. Is the number you're calling from the best contact for you?
Pardon me?
The number you're calling from is the best number to call you back?
Yeah, she can call me back there. That'd be fine. Okay, thank you. Have a good day.
Yep, absolutely. You too.
Thank you for calling the Funding Department of Global Lending Services. This call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance purposes. Please listen carefully as our menu options have changed. If you are a dealer, press 1. If you would like to make a payment, press 2. If you are a customer calling in reference to your recent vehicle purchase, press 3. If you are calling from an employer or any other company, press 4. To repeat this menu, please press the star key. Please try again. If you are a dealer, press 1. If you would like to make a payment, press 2. If you are a customer calling in reference to your recent vehicle, para español, marque dos. If you know your party's extension, you may enter it now. Otherwise, press 1 or remain on the line for the next available agent. Please remain on the line while we connect your call.
Thanks for contacting Global Lending Services. What am I speaking with?
My name's Mike Davis, maybe under James, but it has to do with reference number. I was talking with someone and they got disconnected.
Can I get the reference number, please?
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah.
Can I get the reference number, please?
Yes, 232-08850.
And that's James Davis.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, so before we can complete finance on your vehicle, we need to complete a mandatory customer welcome call. This usually takes about 5 minutes. Do you have time to do that now?
That would be fine. Mm-hmm.
Can you confirm the last 4 digits of your social security number, please?
4388.
And can I get the best contact number for you, please?
The what?
The best contact number?
The one I'm calling on.
Just to confirm, it is 702-530-5178.
That's correct. Mm-hmm.
What is your email address?
bmdavis@bigado.com. Are you recording this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You didn't ask me if that was okay, but that's fine. And that, I assume if you're recording me without ask, yeah, I give you permission to record, but it's also reciprocal.
Well, since it was an inbound call, I'm not supposed to tell you that it's being recorded, but it is. I do apologize.
Okay, no problem. I don't. Yeah, I mean, it's for legal factors. I mean, if I were recording you, I would ask you to, say that it's okay also. So.
Yeah, I understand. I do apologize. So I'm just going to read out
nothing to apologize about. I mean, that's the way thing is are now. And I was talking with someone before, and I told her that, and we got disconnected. So,
Yeah, I understand.
Okay.
Yes. So yeah, I'm seeing that she did document the account that it was not computed, but she said it was you guys were talking earlier.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. Again, I do apologize. I was supposed to say, but yeah. Okay. Would you like to continue the interview?
Yeah. Go ahead.
And what is your physical address?
It's 7055 East Lake Mead Boulevard, apartment 2056, and it's in Las Vegas, Nevada 89156.
And where are you working currently?
Working? I'm at well, I have a home office, but also I have a restaurant, and the restaurant's at 321 South Casino Center Boulevard. It's Suite 125, Las Vegas, Nevada 89101. And the name of the the name of the restaurant is Budsy's BBQ. We make Texas style. You like barbecue?
Yes, sir.
Not everybody does. There's a lot of vegans out there, and I had a barbecue restaurant up in Portland, Oregon. I had a food truck. I was going to open up a restaurant, but I have a restaurant here in Las Vegas. So that's
and
So that's.
Is it going good?
Well, it was going good till I had a business partner that embezzled from me, and so I had to get rid of him and reopening the restaurant. It used to be called Uncle B's Smokehouse Barbecue, and in Portland it was called Uncle Budsy's Barbecue, but now it's Budsy's. But where are you located?
I'm located in the Caribbean.
Oh, in the Caribbean. Okay. Well, the guy that taught me how to cook barbecue was Jamaican. And he taught me how to cook barbecue when I was 14. I haven't been cooking barbecue all my life. I just got back into it about 5.5 years ago, I think. 6 years.
Oh.
And when we make cannabis infused barbecue sauce also. But in the restaurant, the only thing we smoke is meat. So I think we're going to do real well here in Vegas. So
Okay.
But anyway.
Okay, so how long have you been there at Budsy's Barbecue?
Oh,
how long have it been in?
I've been doing barbecue now for 5 years. So some of the companies have changed. It went from Uncle Budsy's Barbecue to Uncle B's Smokehouse Barbecue, and now I'm having to switch it over to Budsy's Barbecue because of legal issues with my former partner. So.
Oh, I understand.
So
hopefully all goes well from now on.
Yeah, I mean, people tell me good luck, and I said there's no luck in Las Vegas. There are opportunities, willingness to pull the trigger on the opportunity, people, with enough money to make everything happen. So I need some, with you, what I'm wanting is you to finance this right now, but I don't think I'm going to be having this vehicle very long. I think I'll probably trade it in here probably within the next 6 months, or have someone refinance it, because y'all are charging a lot of interest on this. Because right now everybody thinks I'm a dirtball.
Oh,
because
not all.
Yeah, because my my income is kind of, but I'm selling barbecue sauce right now, and we're selling cannabis infused barbecue sauce because we're.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so and can I get the year, make, and model of the vehicle you purchased?
It's a 2020 Nissan Rogue.
And what is the color of the vehicle?
White. Like
Okay,
I tell
very-
people I'm a white Jamaican because I learned how to cook barbecue from a Jamaican fellow.
from Jamaica.
Yeah, his real name was Baptiste Adu, but being Jamaican, he smoked a lot of ganja, and his real name was Baptiste Adu, and Baptiste told me he used to smoke ganja with his two buddies, Jimmy Cliff and Bob Morley, back in 9 Miles. Do you know where 9 Miles, Jamaica is?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Do you live close to there?
Well, yes, I am. I did go there for vacation.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been. I don't think I'd like to go back and see where 9 Miles is, but he taught me how to cook barbecue, and I looked at a recipe he had, and I changed it around to my recipe, but I call it Uncle Budsy's original handcrafted barbecue sauce. And we've got 4 different flavors of barbecue sauce. And my ex business partner did not want to do barbecue sauce, and so I'm really right now the only way I'm making money is through
for the barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce. If you're interested, we have cannabis infused barbecue sauce. Right now it's CBD, and you can purchase it at www.drbudsy.com. And this is kind of a commercial, but
okay, so I will check it out.
Okay, well, sounds good.
As soon as I can. Okay.
Okay. Anything else?
Yes. Sir. Did you purchase the vehicle for personal use or business use?
Personal. Getting me
And
around. Yeah, kind of. Everything. I'm working 24/7, but a lot of the stuff I can say it's legally it's business, but it's actually personal. Like I don't want to actually work anymore. I want everybody else working for me. So
I understand.
So.
Okay, and who will be the primary driver of the vehicle?
Myself.
How much cash did you put down on the vehicle?
I think it was $9,000. It was in the form of it was cash. It was equity in my former vehicle. But let's see. Let's see. 8,000.
Did you put down any cash at the dealership?
Technically is cash. It was like 8,000, 9,000, and then the rest was equity. But I'm supposed to get $2,000 back, but I guess I have to get it back from the dealership because they're the ones that bought my vehicle.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Did you trade in a vehicle?
Yeah, I did, and it was paid off.
Can I get the year, make, and model, please?
It was a 2016 Dodge Ram 1500.
And is the new vehicle added to your insurance policy?
It is. Mm-hmm.
Does the dealer owe you any mechanical repairs?
No, I don't think so. I did purchase a extended warranty though, so if there is any kind of repairs to be made in the next 40,000 miles or 5-6 years, I expect to get rid of the vehicle within probably 6 months. Get me a driver, actually. Maybe I'll lease one, or somebody will lease.
Okay, so do you currently have possession of the vehicle?
Yeah, I've got it.
Were you aware that any gap or warranty products you may have purchased were optional and not required for the loan?
Yeah, I knew I did not have to have the extended warranty, but I got it anyway.
Okay, so do you understand that all maintenance and repairs not covered by the warranty are your responsibility?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm seeing here that you have a number of 72 payments, an amount of $697.83,
Mm-hmm.
and your first payment date is August 16th, 2022.
Okay.
Okay, once your vehicle has been financed, you will receive a welcome packet in the mail with your account number and all the information you need to begin making your payments. There will also be a number for our customer service team if you have any questions. Also, you may receive an automated text from us with a secure link if we need additional documentation. This secure link allows you to easily upload a picture of the document directly from your phone versus having to take it back to the dealership.
Okay.
If you see a text, please review it as it will allow us to expedite the financing of your vehicle. Thank you so much for speaking with me, and please enjoy the rest of your day.
You too. Good talking with you. You have a good day. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Same to you. Goodbye.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Where is, yeah, if I can try again. Google Voice. Hi, Budsy. I'm not sure if, let's see, I'm in voice, let's see. Well, I need to get, I haven't heard from, I need to get those bottles. I ordered 300 bottles of, to put barbecue sauce in. I've got about 40 gallons right now of barbecue sauce that I can sell. If I do it all CBD, I can probably make $25. Let's see. It's 128. Let me figure this out. Figure out how many, let's see, calculator. Okay, so I got 128 times 40. That's about 4,800. No, 5120. I was thinking it's 48, roughly about 4,800. I used to be a whiz at math. Divided by 16. So I can do 320 bottles right now of barbecue sauce. Well, I only got 300 bottles, so. But I'll order more bottles times 25 equals $8,000 revenue. And so that's already paid. So I should have $8,000 revenue. Of that, what it cost me, cost me less, probably about $800. So I had about 1,000. I'll have about 1,000. No, I got to get the CBD isolate, and that'll probably cost me another 200. So it's probably $1,000 cost me to do 8,000. So next time I'll probably put 4,000 into it. So let's see. Minus 1,000. Let's see. Say 7,000. And that. So next time maybe I put 4,000 times 25. $100,000 coming in. And it's probably everything will probably cost me, let's say 12,000. So, and add that, and so probably, it's logistics. I do another $80,000, $88,000. Let's see. So I'll probably have 180. I'll probably be able to do $200,000 in the next 2.5 months. Generate that in effect profit. I can't, not going to pay any taxes right now. I'm not going to worry about that because I'll have the money generated. So I have of that. I'm probably 183. I'm probably take 100,000 of it and put it into getting a co-packer and be able to produce like these things in say $4,000 or $5,000 or $4,000 or 5,000 gallon batches, and bottle it, provide the barbecue sauce in the 4 flavors, the Uncle Budsy's original handcrafted barbecue sauce that's got fruit in it. That's the difference. I did not, Baptiste, the original Uncle Budsy, never put fruit in this, and I changed some of the spices around in the original. So it's my concoction, my recipe. So there's none of, I'd like to remember the adus and, find if, hell, I don't think Juan had any children. He went to Vietnam and came back in a body bag. So I don't think, unless he had a Vietnamese girlfriend, I don't think there's any offspring from him. Baptiste, he never got married. His Anna and Juan, who were Baptiste's his parents, they're dead also. I know Juan had a sister. I think it was Maria. Yeah. Yeah. I never had. Did I have sex with her? I remember she was my babysitter. And no, that was a different thing. That was the first time I'd ever had sex. When I was 5 years old. No, that was a girl at in grade school. She was the initiator, and I do like I like women and little girls. Not now. I only want to be with a woman that's chronologically at least 22 years old. I prefer really intelligent, sophisticated women, not children. I don't, that's what I think. I was talking about the Clinton pedophile, the guy that went up against me. But he liked little boys, and he was jealous of the fact that I was with this hot woman. That was the thing when I was going through at trial. They made a big thing about how arrogant that Dr. Davis was, and that I thought I was a god, and that my attorney told me that there were 2 male jurors that were in the bathroom, and one was talking to the other and said, "Did you get up, look at what Davis's wife looks like?" And said, "Yeah, she looks like." The other said, "Yeah, she looks like a Playboy playmate." And this is what I'm told by my attorney, the one that knows my legal opponent, the Clinton pedophile, Frank Branson. And I said that, if, you did me wrong the way which you were granted. I mean, if I'm competing with someone about something, I mean, we should all just be able to get along. But if I'm being attacked, then I expect to be able to operate on a level playing ground or level competition. I don't care about competition. I mean, I think there's plenty of women, there's plenty of money, there's for everybody. But Frank Branson had jealousy, hatred, anger for me as a person. I mean, what is his justification for doing what he does? Thinks that he's altruistic. Yeah, a pedophile being I don't know for a fact that he's a pedophile, and I may be sued about this, and that's fine. I get sued, and what it is I can bring up and countersue and bring up anything and everything that I want to in the countersuit. And I hope he does sue me, because that I'm going to go for $100 million. I'm going to go for his whole net worth. And I think right now I deserve reparations for what he did to me, how he vindictively prosecuted me, got himself appointed special prosecutor, and the animosity that he had towards me. I should have reparation of about $5 million. And with $5 million, I can do a lot better job than Donald Trump did with what, 10 billion in the loan from his dad to start and bankrupt his companies. So, and that's the thing. I may have to, in effect, bankrupt this company and start anew. But right now, I definitely could use 5 million. That would, shit. With that, I'd have definitely have the resources. But I don't need his money. I sure would want it. I think I deserve him paying me 5 million. I'll go away and stop talking about if you give me $5 million. That's the negotiation. So go ahead and sue me, motherfucker. Frank Branson, go ahead and sue me, because what you did, how you did it, and I'll have it discovered, which, you'll be happy to pay me $5 million. And, I'll go away. Either that or that whole Epstein, Clinton, Weinstein, group. I mean, that's part of this elite. And I don't have any animosity for you. Just, let's all get along and, stop attacking me. I mean, that's what I'm being attacked. I'm being attacked for, my sexual preference, which is bisexual females, good-looking bisexual females, by my standards. And I think we should all get along. So I think life is meant to be enjoyed, and everyone should get along with us. So anyway, I'm wanting some funding to be able to do what I'm doing. Let's see. How are you doing? Okay. Oh, okay, so I'm supposed to, give. Okay, this is Ray from please give me a call is very important. Thank you. From Ray.
David.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Hey, got a question for you.
Okay.
Do you have a paycheck stub?
A what?
Paycheck stub. So you own the business, correct?
Yeah.
Do you pay yourself paycheck stubs? You have paycheck stubs?
Paychecks? Paychecks. I've been operating it just because what I'm redoing my business as a new business. Right now, the only thing I'm making money at is this barbecue sauce. And, I was calculating that it's this CBD infused barbecue sauce. But I just signed my new lease Wednesday, yesterday or Tuesday. And I'm in the process of reopening the restaurant. Right now, the restaurant's not open. And I'm having to change it around from and the name before it was called Uncle B's Smokehouse Barbecue. I'm having to liquidate that, and I'm starting it, re-registering it as a new business. So as it's Budsy's Barbecue. You need to come down and eat some barbecue with us. It's this.
Yes, sir. I understand that.
So,
now,
but
the bank said they tried to call you. You didn't answer the phone.
Oh no, I just got off the phone with them.
Okay.
So that's all cleared up. That's all. No, I answered the phone. They hung up on me. They got disconnected. So I ended up calling them back. But the question I have, I'm owed $2,000 in equity from the vehicle I traded in. And,
Okay.
and you told me I was supposed to contact the bank, but the bank said I need to contact the dealership. So
What do you mean you own 2,000 equity? What you mean? Tell me.
in my trade in, the quote I got when I traded it in was 18,900.
Okay.
And but it was deducted down to 17,000, I think 500 or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And so the difference of the 2,000 I'm owed from the original what I.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. You're supposed to get $2,000 back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once the deal funds,
Okay.
meaning once the bank give us our money, then they will cut you back the difference.
Okay. That'll be
Okay.
fine. That'll be
So
fine.
one of the things that came up was your paycheck stub. They was wondering if you have paycheck stub.
Not really. What I've got is I've got a bunch of I've got my bank account that I had and my my personal account. So I was negative on probably I was putting my own money. I had to put in another probably in the business in the last 6 months, another $50,000. And I was taking some money out, but I was putting money into the business and in order to, because of the expenses and all. So,
yeah, I understand.
So yeah, I can show you my personal bank statements for the last 3-6 months, whatever. But it shows that money was transferred in from me. But I think legal and accounting factor, I'm going to end up liquidating that business and then also start fresh with a new ledger with the new business.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes a lot of. So I'm just gonna wait until see what the bank say. That's the only thing else that was holding up.
Yeah.
They said they can send it up to your corporate and see if they can just use your bank statements.
Okay.
If not, we gotta find a different way.
Okay, I can generate pay stubs if you need from.
Yeah, we definitely need paycheck stubs. That's what they said.
Okay, I can generate them, but I can do that. I had to generate, but I really, most of the transactions just were electronic transfers.
Understand.
So.
Well, I'll let you know what we need.
Okay, that's fine.
Up, okay.
Okay.
Thanks for calling back.
Okay, no problem. You have a good day.
All right, you too.
Okay, well, I guess I'm not getting a whole lot accomplished. I need to. Life would be a lot less stressful on me right now with more money, and I think what I've got here is valuable. If someone, I'm supposed to talk to these people about a crowdfunding, but I think anybody that invests with me, and I said that what I want is 10. At most 10 people, preferably one group or person that invests 500,000 with me. And I think that 500,000, you get back probably 10 million within 5 years. But at most 10 people putting 50,000, because I don't want to answer to 2,000 people that put in, $50 each, or 100 or 2,000 people to put in $250 each. I did a crowdfund, didn't get jack on the people that did, but I've got to think individual lifetime memberships to the Las Vegas cannabis industry leaders for $10 each. And if I had 10,000 of lifetime members to them, and you have to be a member in order to be able to enter the club, particularly the private club. It gives you the, and I'm going to sell VIP memberships to the cannabis consumption lounge for probably $50,000 to $100,000 lifetime membership. You can buy a 2-year membership. I think the way I got it set up, I did a crowdfund, but I didn't get anybody to really get involved with it. I just need more exposure. Maybe if I do a podcast and I start getting followers, people would probably follow my lead and contribute to the crowdfunding campaign. And you're not giving me money. I'm exchanging something that's a lot more valuable than what for $10 you get a lifetime membership that will probably the lifetime membership probably will end up being $100 a piece. So you're getting it for 90% off if you got it right now. But if I sell 10,000 of them at $10, that's $100,000. So, and it's just puts you on a record. But you become a lifetime member of the Las Vegas cannabis industry leaders, which anyway, I need some money. I want some money in order to live. You got to have money in this society to function. I mean, if I don't pay my rent, I'll be evicted. If I don't have money for eating, I'll be thrown out on the street or eat. I won't eat. Let me see. I need to get this, the website for drbudsy.com. Get all these websites, but I mean, if I raise $100,000, I can hire people to do this. I can get for $100,000, and I think I can sell $100,000 worth of, get profits from $100,000 worth of barbecue, CBD infused barbecue sauce in the next 2.5 months. And I'll have the funds to get impetus to raise the rest of the money. If I raise the rest of the money, I'll be able to raise probably 10 million, 40 million. So I think right now, come believe in me, be my friend, in exchange what I've got for what you got, which is money. I need some money in my accounts so I can live right. Right now, I'm so tired. Things are so tight. They really are. I don't have jacks yet. I'm going to try to, but in finances, there is no try. There's only do or do not when it comes to money. And everything else in life, to try is to do. To never try is to do nothing. And if you don't ever try, you can never be successful. You can't win the lottery if you don't play the lottery. And I believe what I'm doing here is my lottery. And so I need to win $500,000 in my lottery. You take a gamble with me. Shit, if you can bet with the house that they've got the 51%, 56% chance of winning, of beating you, I think the probability of being successful with what I'm doing is probably 95% plus. I get 100,000 in, I think it's 98% probable it's going to be successful. And, and I think to be successful to the tune of probably 20 to 1. But more importantly, we're going to be doing something that's socially betters society, creates more jobs, positive energy flowing, does does good for people. I mean, I think we can, the comedy community here will definitely benefit from what we're doing. And, I think I'm going to cut this off and go. I would like to do a podcast probably with Skippy Sprinkles. I'll talk to him tonight about what's doing, see if he wants to do a podcast. But I think first one we'll be having Casper on. So anyway, y'all have a good day. I got a bunch of shit I need to do. And so end broadcast. I'm going to post this. I'll probably, I think there's some good material here, and probably make a couple episodes out of this. Like I can edit it. So I don't have some. I pay someone $100 to edit it. And probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to be paying guests that come on probably $50 an episode initially. So I'm looking to raise $500,000, put $250,000 into the restaurant, $150,000 into this media company, which will give us the impetus to put on these infused dinners, these events, these cannabis-related events, and like one is the stand-up, sit-down comedy. I'm sure I can hire them, license their program, pay them to. I just need some money. I'm going to put $150,000 into this media company, and I can get content from these people putting on these events to be included with them. Like the podcast pay other comics $50 to come on for say an hour or 15-minute, whatever. Maybe pay them $100 to be on for an hour, and so that's to develop content that I think we can. I think it would make Skippy blow up as a comedian here, especially if we had this podcast that people subscribe to. So anyway, well, this is Budsy. Y'all have a good day, and come eat some barbecue with us. Buy some cannabis infused or CBD infused barbecue sauce. If you buy the regular barbecue sauce, and I'm going to put it up, buy a T-shirt. I mean, I've got my Let me show you what I've got here. Let's see. Dr. Budsy's Cannabis. Okay. See, this is where you can buy the barbecue sauce, and these are, if you can look, if you can see this, it says, we tenderize the meat for you. Budsy's Barbecue, Las Vegas, Nevada. It's got two pigs fucking. And this is a T-shirt. And I've got, let's see, I think it costs $22 for the T-shirt. It's novelty, and it's kind of, this is Las Vegas. I mean, that kind of shit. Two pigs fucking. I call it pigs getting down, black T-shirt, white T-shirt, and yellow T-shirt. $22 a piece. You can order them online. I've got baseball caps. This is my old baseball cap I had with Budsy, Uncle B's Smokehouse Barbecue. But I'm liquidating Uncle B's Smokehouse Barbecue. And I'm going to buy out my business partner. I wish him well. Hope things. I'll probably utilize him for something, but we had disagreement about barbecue sauce, and this. I've got to have barbecue sauce in the restaurant. So I wish him well. I hope things work out for him. But it just didn't work out. I like him. We got into a fight. I ended up getting it was mainly wrestling. And, we used to smoke weed together. So I still like him. And I wish him well. I'm sorry that we had things will blow over. Everything be cool. So, oh, shit. But like I said, Byron's a cool dude. I hope he does well. And, maybe we'll do business together sometime, but later. But this didn't work out, and it's it may have been me, but we had disagreement about that stuff. So anyway, that's done. So I'm no longer doing Uncle B's Smokehouse Barbecue. It'll be B Smokehouse Barbecue, and we'll be in different parts of the town. The food he produces, I was proud to be serving it. We just needed to do barbecue sauce. He can get a franchise of Budsy's Barbecue if he wants. Fuck, I don't know. But he'll with everything I'll give him stock in the new company somehow. Compensate him for it'll get his original money back, but I need some other people that believe in me and my vision. I've got a new chef, Michael D. Williams. He's a four-star chef. He's well respected. He's a trained culinary chef. And he's done infused sauces, infused snacks like infused Reese's peanut butter cups, infused Fritos, infused Cheetos, and infused sauces. So, but he took a restaurant in 3 years, built it up from $300,000 into being worth. Sold it for $3.6 million in Chicago. So he has a history. I think together we can create value in this company within 5 years being worth $10 million. And I don't want to sell it. I want to roll it into our public shell company, and the company still owns it along with all these other things. So I'm going to get off here and go do some shit I need to do. Y'all have a good day. I can't stay on here, and I'm going to end the broadcast. Y'all have a good day.